Hey guys, welcome to D&D with Filthy and Friends. Today is a one-off. Our regular campaign is temporarily on hold. We are joined today by Robert, new DM for our channel, vouched for by Adam. We haven't worked with him before, but I'm looking forward to it. He's prepared a one-off for us on pretty short notice and with good spirits, and can't go too wrong from there. Otherwise, you guys know Steve from JoinRbs YouTube and Twitch. And then Sean and Sui, who are both long-term supporters of my channel and friends of mine who probably have both been on this stream once or twice before and are here again. So we're going to get to it. We're part of a one-off. Tell us what's happening.
Well, so you four, we're not going to go through the whole how you met, how you whatever. You guys have already been adventuring together. You've completed probably a few quests, but mainly you've completed a quest for one Lord Darien Portent. He is the Lord of Waterden, a decently sized town. He has a castle, which he is the owner and lord of. And he was so happy with how you, got through whatever quest was, completed by you guys. That he was like, you know what? You got a message from him, a letter, and basically it said that he wants you to come to his castle for an evening. Enjoy his oldest, but not very old oldest daughter's birthday party. She's turning. Well, so he has one child.
Let him finish the whole thought.
Young. So oldest, but like not old daughter, Lena, her birthday party.
Who's the face of our party that accepted this? I feel like we need to vet this a little bit more strenuously.
Yeah, I mean, why is he saying? Why is he saying that she is his oldest daughter when she's the only daughter, right? Like if she's the only.
The letter doesn't say that. This is me failing to communicate.
Oh, I see. You're paraphrasing. It was much more eloquent from him, and it seemed less weirdly sexual.
Yeah, I was gonna say Darren Portent's a little unimportant sounding the way he's written that letter.
So he wants us to be here for his only daughter's first birthday.
Exactly.
Okay.
Second birthday. But yes. And asked if you could maybe entertain, or at the very least, just have a good time. And after the party, he would discuss with you a new job, a new task that he wants you to get done. But first of all, he wants you to have a good time and to enjoy his hospitality. So why don't we? I think what we want to do, in order to kind of intro you guys, is how do you guys approach the castle, right? Like, as the camera that is the audience zooms in on the party, first of all, what do we see?
You see myself and how did I say your name, Sean?
Fecta.
Fecta and I are discussing if we were to siege this place, just the two of us, how would we go about that?
I know. Do you see the gate? I would smash the gate with my axe.
That's what I assumed. You'd go straight for the axe. Yeah. I'd be back here watching you strike the gate with your axe.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I think we should. When was the last time this gate has been stress tested, honestly?
We'd be doing him a favor, right?
That's right. I feel like this is part of why he employs us, why he brings us here, is to set that up.
We're testing the security.
That's right. Why don't you give it the first test? I think the first test really involves your axe.
You mean this axe?
Yeah, that one.
Wait, this one? Or the two
or do you mean this axe?
Ooh, I didn't know I had options. I guess.
Or this axe.
I guess take which one you want. Any of them.
I have all the axes.
So that's if you want to know what the camera was watching, that's pretty much what the camera saw.
Yeah, so why don't we go around and just give a quick description and just kind of general idea of who we are. So we'll start on roll 20 here from left to right. So Fecta. So
Fecta is a 7-foot tall half orc. He is shirtless. He has on a pair of pants and a belt and an axe strapped to his back, and he's got a big scar across his face. One of his eyes is a little damaged.
And his brain. Is his brain a little damaged?
There is actually a reason for that. He's had a hard life, so he knows.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time hard life.
Okay.
It wasn't good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's Fecta.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So wet and water.
Yeah. That's me. I'm playing a druid today, and the full name of my druid is Wet in Water, Dry on Land, Cold in Winter, Warm in Summer, He who speaks like the trees. But he goes by Wet in Water to the party mostly. Enjoys a long conversation, often as the only speaker of that conversation. Is happy to engage anyone for as long as they will live, and as a druid, generally presumes he will live longer. So that's where I'm starting. I've worked with Fecta before, and I like him for his brevity. He lets me do most of the speaking, which is really what I prefer.
All right. Nice.
Who were you talking to?
Don't worry about it. Let's get that axe out.
All right. So big snack.
I think that's Steve.
Yes. Big Snack is an ex-arena fighter who left the arena because there wasn't enough combat. Just a little bit slow. Joined this party instead. I need to change my arena profile picture to the right one, but yes, he was a sailor who got into arena fighting, came to very much enjoy bashing things with shields and killing them with swords, and went into the adventuring lifestyle for more of that.
Yeah.
Awesome. And last but not least, Stormy.
It's like it's semi-autobiographical is what you're saying, Steve.
Yeah, a little bit. So Stormy is a goblin sorcerer. He's had these powers since birth, and he constantly uses his powers to prank everyone else in his goblin tribe until they kicked him out. He constantly is talking about how he is the emissary of the Red Planet, even though he's never been off of this planet. He loves to drink way too much, and he just generally gets into all sorts of trouble. He wants to be the greatest goblin in history, is his primary goal.
Which, to be fair, is a fairly low bar.
Yeah, it's like the
that's
smallest
obtainable.
bar,
Honestly,
right?
getting to level 4, I think you might already be there, but
yeah, like he's
and we often tell him he's the greatest goblin in the party.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's the emissary of the Red Planet. Like, don't fuck with him.
Sure.
And he says that to literally everyone, and no one has any
the
idea
first words he
I
said to
imagine
Lena.
just being in the line in the grocery store, and someone's taking long, and you're like, I'm the emissary of the Red Planet. Like, do you know who I am?
I'm fucking Yarrick Waters. I'm the emissary of the Red Planet. Do you even know? All right? I'm the fucking greatest.
Perfect.
That kind of shit.
All right. So there may or may not be some gate smashing as you guys approach the gate, but also who in the party would be the one to greet the guard, or would you just kind of wait for the guards to greet you?
Once Fecta's axes are out, I kind of would just wait to see what the guards want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm certainly not up for a stress test of the guards as well as the gate.
I mean, at this point, we're going to a party, right? So Stormy's probably already half in the bag. So when he approached you, what he would probably do is cast dancing light behind these guards and make the humanoid form or whatever, and have it walk out between the guards to fuck with them.
Perfect.
That kind of,
And I mean, these are not the smartest guards. So they're like, okay, did you see that one? Yeah, good way. And so they're probably just they were about to wave to you and give you a formal introduction, but then they just they're all looking around and kind of confused. And one of them's like, guys, it's just lights. All right, lift up the gate. I'm pretty sure this is the people that the Lord was talking about.
Are you sure you don't want me to test it?
What?
No, nothing.
Okay. Enjoy the party. So you don't get really you don't get the grand introduction that you kind of assume most people are getting after the whole little thing. But as you are kind of brought into the main dining hall here, there is quite a few people. I'll just give a quick description and I'll kind of ping them on Roll20 just so you can kind of tell what's going on. So on the big throne, you may or may not be surprised by that being Lord Darian Porten, the man you worked with a bit. You would know what he looks like. You've probably spoken with him before. To the side of him is his only daughter Lena, sitting in her own kind of mini throne, with like a little like.
It's a high
kind of-
chair.
yeah, I mean it's like a high chair.
Pretty
She has
much,
got a little crown on, little pink dress. You do recognize his wife sitting at one of the other tables with some more noble type people. It probably looks like socializing and stuff. You see, there's also a kind of like maester or magistrate kind of person, like looks like just an advisor to his other side. There's also, it appears to be, in terms of entertainment, a jester who's kind of like dancing around and being doing regular jester type stuff, and also appears to be some sort of like animal trainer with two dogs, kind of mastiff-ish looking dogs, kind of off to the side right now. So what would you guys do as you walk in? You I suppose would also know that you're supposed to sit like at that table, I'll say, or at least whoever read the letter thoroughly would.
Yeah. Would any of
Anyone-
us have done
What
that?
letter?
Does
Yeah.
she have any friends coming to the party?
She's not old enough
Yeah,
for friends.
you see at, so I'll say like at table B here, there's like the noble like adults, and at table A you see like there's some more like
Okay.
their children probably, and right now there just appears to be like you see like must be setting up for something, and that's why she must be in the chair.
Yeah, I was just concerned with showing up like 15 minutes before the party started
yeah.
instead
Yeah.
of 3 hours after.
Consider
you know what
these
I'm saying?
tables
6
packed with
hours.
people, but I
Good.
Right. Yeah.
we don't
Good.
need all those extraneous tokens really. So,
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's fine.
so yeah, what you guys?
Okay. I would walk in a
Mhm.
little bit behind Fecta
Mhm.
and just wait until people notice the shirtless barbarian wielding 2 axes, looking like he
Right.
might hit something. And then I'd wait for that 3 axes, excuse me. And then I would wait for that lull. And then as the kind of room got that little bit of anticipation and worry of what the
Mhm.
fuck is this, and then I would introduce us.
Perfect. Yeah. So I think yeah. You see, Lord Darian is kind of talking to his advisor on his right hand side, and everyone seems kind of distracted. There's probably like little finger foods being passed around by servants and stuff. So yeah, doesn't seem like anyone really notices you until like the people in the back tables are like looking at these kind of very obviously not noble, dressed for combat people.
I quietly suggest to Fecta that the way that this works with finger foods is anyone who has finger food is immediately entered into a kind of game where they are valid to take their finger food from them.
I like games. Do you see the puppies?
Beautiful.
Last night, or when Stormy, like when everybody's staring at everybody else, he's gonna try and sneak up and like get right behind one of these dogs, and then he's gonna jump on it,
Oh
mount
yeah,
it.
definitely give me a stealth check here.
Oh yeah, he's doing that. He's going for it.
Starting out strong. I like it.
Right, I'll give us. He's probably not very perceptive. I'll say he's decently wise. So, yeah, no, you sneak up.
All
I mean,
right.
a few people see you, but most importantly, the like dog tamer doesn't see you, and nobody is like, oh, this goblin's probably gonna do something. So, yeah, what would you like to do now that you've snuck up to the dogs and they're?
Oh, I'm jumping on this dog's back, dude. I'm gonna jump on its
Perfect.
back and like grab its collar and just like whip its ass with my other hand.
I would love for you to make me let's call it a strength saving throw. Let's see if you can stay on and not be bucked off. Yeah, so I'll say you get about 5 feet on this dog until it
And
throws you off. I mean, for your scale, it is basically like being bucked off a horse.
Yeah.
And just out of
So,
curiosity, is this like a
I mean,
bulldog? Does it then clench onto him?
Huh?
Is this
You
a,
said it was a mastiff,
a
right?
mastiff?
Yeah, like a mastiff, like a pretty big dog.
Sure. And did the dog
So, yeah.
enjoy being ridden when it threw him off?
No, it does not seem happy at all about being suddenly mounted. So it doesn't like bite at you, but it like throws you off and then goes back to its trainer and like is just now both of them are kind of staring at you like kind of hunched up a little bit, and the owner is kind of like I'm sorry, and kind of like leads the dogs kind of away more.
He apologizes to me. So Storm would just start laughing after he gets apologized to on the floor. He doesn't care.
At this point, Lord Darian definitely notices you and is like, oh, yes! Everyone kind of like clinks a glass to get everyone's attention. Like, these are my wonderful adventuring friends. They've done a great services for me before, and I believe that they may be doing a little bit of performing and entertainment tonight. Please, my friends, introduce yourselves to my friends.
I'm Victor.
Indeed.
All right.
Does anybody else in the party say anything?
No, that's it. That's literally it. We just allow everyone. I just cross my arms and stare kind of silently, like, what? We're not here for the kid's birthday party.
So I'm going to, after Fecta says that, I'm going to cast Earth and Grasp at the 2nd level, and I'm going to, like, have the hand come up right underneath me and, like, lift me up in, like, the little mermaid pose or whatever. I'm going to be like, my name's Stormy!
You get like some claps. Let me see. Let me just roll. Lena seems like off-put more than anything, but like also claps. But yeah, you get like a good amount of claps from that.
You just traumatize the 2-year-old.
That's fine.
But but also probably nobody's ever seen that happen before.
Yeah,
That's true. No one has even.
I'm gonna look for someone with like drinks too, because I can move this thing for up to a minute. So I'm gonna slide it across the ground and get myself a drink.
You see, Lord Darius is pretty upset that you're now like disrupting his nice stone floor as it's like leaving a trail of like dirt and stuff.
He knew what he signed up for inviting us.
Yeah, he see a little bit of regret already on his face.
We can fix that. Let's get that to a lot of regret.
This is true.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what is everyone else doing while Stormy is, riding his own hand of stone and dirt?
Big time.
Do you want to start, Steve?
You said there was a jester. You didn't. There are no balloons in this universe, are there? I can't get like balloon animals.
No.
What is a jester good for?
You can kick him around.
Can I play fight with him?
You can just real fight with him.
I mean, yes, you could try and play fight with him if you want. What do you want?
All right. Yeah, I'll go over to the jester and just start fighting him.
Like what? What does that look like? I would love for you to tell me.
I assume that any modern day professional would understand sparring at night. Like,
So do you pull out like your real sword and just like jab at him?
Yeah. Maybe a little more aggressively
than
bash
him
jab.
to the ground with my sword.
Yeah.
All right.
Or with the shield.
Roll.
Oh, that should not be at an advantage. Let me change my sheet.
No, it's okay. Just we always use the left one if that's how you want to roll. So.
Well, I have attempted to shield bash him with a 10 athletics roll. I also I have to make an attack action in my turn to do that as a bonus action. So.
Also, I will say you definitely have surprised him. So I say advantage is warranted. So I mean, I think you very easily just shove him to the ground with his shields. Like, what are you doing? I am just like very upset. And
That's when you get him with the sword. That's the one.
I hate.
Jesters.
Yeah, I hate it when people start complaining during combat.
Yeah, I understand.
He kind of stands up and brushes himself off. Is like,
Does he?
I'm gonna go get ready for my performance.
Does he get that far, Steve?
I don't know. Does he?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna kill him.
Oh.
Okay. So he just like, I'll catch up with you, and it's like heads off into another room like to get ready for performance or something.
I begin clapping loudly and kind of slowly from that.
Yeah, you're definitely the only one.
Yeah.
No, Stormy's gonna start clapping too, really enthusiastically after.
Yeah.
Wet and Water starts slow clapping.
I'd like to clap as well. I'm not sure why we're clapping though. I'm gonna start clapping and look around.
Yeah, I think let's just you see other people start clapping. They weren't really paying attention, so they start also clapping out of politeness. And now, like eventually, the whole room just gives you, I guess, a round of applause.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if that.
Can I clap back as loud as they are clapping?
Perfect.
Can I catch Darren Important's eye during this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, as everyone's clapping, I make eye contact with him, and I just slowly make the universal symbol for that's gonna cost you.
And he kind of laughs and kind of like waves on maybe.
And I laugh too, and then I put my other hand up.
And he like nods for you. Is like kind of. It seems to think you're joking for the most part, but it's also like
it's tough to deal with people with low insight.
You're a real funny guy.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna take the advice of my friend Wet and go to table D and take some food off of somebody's plate.
Oh yeah. So I think the camera of the audience like all of a sudden is in the like perspective just like this noble person. He's like having some nice finger food, and there's boom, 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 a 7-foot tall half orc. Just like, do you just grab it or like?
I walk over to here.
Yeah.
And I just look at the people right in the eye, and then without breaking eye contact, I just take some food and I eat it.
And then like one noble at the table is like, the servants will just bring you food if you're hungry.
I know, but are you? You're playing, and
What?
I walk away.
Okay. Regrets.
They're terrible at the game.
I think you won that round.
Big time.
All right. So, seems to be going well so far.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah. I think at this point, more like main dish, like some chicken and probably some boar is being brought out. So if you guys want to go just like eat at the tables for a little bit, it's probably it's a good time to do.
I'll keep an awkward amount of eye contact with a lord as I'm eating.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. All right.
So when the boar gets to the table, is it like a whole boar?
No, like portions of boar for everyone.
Lame.
You assume the whole boar
Sweet.
was
Boring.
Lame. I wanted some boar tongue.
Oh, okay.
That's alright.
I mean, like there are servants you could ask.
That's too much work, and he's like half drunk already. He's just gonna keep asking for booze. Just keep it coming.
Right. Yeah. No. They do not stop serving you booze, so you certainly can get plenty drunk.
Sure.
Yep, that's what he's doing.
I think during this part of the meal as well, the animal handler and his dogs will do their performance. So it's like he will hold up hoops and the dogs will jump through, and like the dogs will stack up on one another at one point and walk around like just doing some random tricks.
Do they ever come very close to our table?
Yeah, they do like a whole circuit.
All right. At the closest point when they get to our table, I will transform into a bear and roar at the dogs.
All right. I would like you to make me an intimidation check with advantage.
Sure.
Just eyes, and also dogs definitely probably do not like bears. Yeah. So I think the dogs will just and just start running out of the hall.
Like Fuji.
But like. These dogs should not be allowed near a child.
No. And like, yeah.
They are not trained at all.
Terrified. And like pretty much everyone, in fact, is, and the dogs run out like dragging their trainer along with him as he has.
Train your dogs, bro.
I will walk on my hind legs over as a big lumbering bear and clap the trainer on the back with my bear paw.
Perfect. Yeah. Why don't you give me a little performance check as a bear?
Sure. You're just trying to see if I accidentally maul him to death?
No, I mean, okay.
I also wonder.
It now seems like, because now people are, this was actually part of the act, maybe, and so I'm like starting to clap. Lena still seems terrified.
I do nothing to alleviate that. Like, none of the simple ways, no wink, no, like, out of character for a moment to make the child feel more at home. None of that.
No, yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
When he starts making his way back to the table, Stormy's going to get up, and he's going to go, like, dart between Wet and Water's legs, and then he's going to, like, do a loop and try and, like, do a flip up onto his back.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Acrobatics, please.
He's gonna fall on. Oh no, he actually did really well.
Beautiful, just like you described.
Excellent.
And then are you just gonna stand on top of him while he walks around?
Is there any way I could attempt to catch him in my mouth as he does that?
Yeah, why don't you make me an athletics check, and this will be opposed. So if you don't get better than 17 or better, then he's dodged away.
Ooh, but I need to use a bear. Bear's +4 because they're 19 strength. So
right.
Okay. Let's take a quick look at that.
Yeah, so it'll be +4.
Okay.
Yeah, so you try, and you try and grab him, but he just dodges up on top of you.
It's all right.
Stormy will give him a kiss on the cheek when he tries to bite, grab me in his mouth or whatever.
That's fair. Time is on my side.
You're not wrong.
You win this one.
Probably. That's all right.
What's Big Snack and Effecta doing during this whole debacle? Are they just eating boar, or?
It's just normal night, right?
Yeah.
Normal night, except there's boar in it. Yeah, I guess I'm eating the boar. At some point, I would like to tell a noble woman that her dress is beautiful. Did she make it at home by herself?
Okay.
But we can, I've been storing that one because that's my one joke that I've learned for parties.
Why don't you just make me a general charisma check here, see how well it goes over.
Oh, just a general. Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it goes over well.
you get a glove to the face. And she's like, my word! I've never been more insulted in my life, and just storms away and goes to talk to the wife, apparently, who apparently seems still very engrossed in the conversation with the two noble, they're both dressed in purples, they're very obviously husband and wife from another house. Still seems very engrossed, but so now there's a mini argument going on between those two women. Did not go well.
When he gets back to the table, I'm just
I
gonna
feel
sit
like
and chuckle.
there needs to be another check. Does he know that it didn't go well?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Make an insight check.
Yeah. At disadvantage because his entire life up to now has been being slapped by women, and he just assumes that's the normal interaction that women have with him.
That's fair. Yeah, no.
Oh, and because I'm aroused by what just happened, right?
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of why you go for that. That's what gets you going.
It's the best that joke's ever gone.
Yeah, that's true.
You didn't get stabbed or punched. You just got slapped with a glove. That probably means they like you.
That sounds worse than getting stabbed, but sure.
Yeah, it's foreplay in the arena to be slapped with a glove.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how most fights start. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think she's trying to fight you?
Do you want me to fight her for you?
With a 2 insight? Fact that we've been over this, I can fight them myself.
Oh. So little.
Probably. Possibly.
Good
How
luck.
good's the boar, though? Is it good boar?
It's a boar.
Yeah.
And I know how to eat it. I'm probably satisfied with the boar. She doesn't look like a very challenging fight, this noble woman.
Yeah. Very much not so.
If she
All right.
fights like she makes her dress, she's probably not worth my time.
That's
You're
fair.
not-
That's fair.
Yeah. So let's go back to the scene of this goblin riding a brown bear that just appeared.
I'm pretty resigned to it at this point. After I could make that kind of cursory, try one snap at him, and then it doesn't happen. I just put up with it.
All right, let's do one more opposed roll then. So we'll call it basically you.
I will try to sneak up with my claws and grab him.
Okay. Well then, actually, that sounds more like you make a stealth or stealth or sleight of hand, and then you make a perception check, Stormy. See if you can get it. Oh. Yeah. So you totally just are able to grab him and just pin him on the ground if you want, basically.
No, I want to pick him up, but I want him to be picking him up with a very serious amount of claw in him. So it's not really so much as he's being supported as he is being punctured by the claws as he's being held in the air. And he still looks glorious, It looks like he is being triumphantly held in the air by a bear, so the performance is probably very good. But those claws are inside of him.
Yes. So like you definitely are taking like a few points of piercing damage here, Stormy, but you are being held aloft. This is the highest off the ground you've ever been, probably.
Yeah.
No, I can fly. I've been up like all sorts of things and falling off of shit. And, like this is not that high.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
This is the emissary of the red.
Although,
just like completely reactionary. Like as he's taking this piercing damage, he would probably like it's not intentional, but he would cast thunderclap right here on top of this bear, and it's just gonna like be like a loud, really loud
saving throw. Wet and water.
Sorry, what am I doing?
Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
How much piercing am I taking here too?
I do not quite remember what a bear has for this. Bear has con +3, so it's the same as mine. That should be fine. Okay.
Yep. So you succeed your saving throw. So you don't take any damage, but there is a like giant clap of thunder, which startles everyone in the room.
And then
just kind of silent.
I drop the goblin, and then with my bear claw, make the money symbol, looking directly at the fucking Lord again.
Stormy starts laughing and clapping.
He has legitimately no, like, he obviously has no idea how to react to this.
That's fair.
Like, there's absolutely no protocol.
What? This doesn't happen every night?
Well, here's the problem, is that they started to wrestle and didn't invite me. So I would like to try and put the bear in a headlock.
All right, please. Opposed athletics checks. Oh my god, I love it. This is going so much better than I thought it would.
Yeah, we haven't got out of the first room yet, but that's not something to be worried
haven't.
about. Ooh, that doesn't look real good. I don't think I can actually beat that. I get a +4. All right, it's okay.
You can roll a natural 20.
Possible.
Right?
Close, but no cigar. Yeah, you, Fecta, you just, I mean, this bear's bigger than you, but you still get him in a headlock.
I got you. Noogie.
And it feels exactly like when a bear's like rubbing up against a tree. Like that's how it feels. It feels so good that I momentarily just like stop for a second and just enjoy the sensation of it.
Like kind of like a dog, like your lower leg kind of like twitches.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bring this up quite yet, but Wet and Water is not a human shape-shifting into animals. He actually grew up as an animal and shapeshifts into a human. So this is like this is perfect.
This is the jam.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that.
I got you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna avert my eyes out of like modesty.
Yeah.
This is a very tender moment. Yeah.
It's starting tender.
But belly rubs.
Belly rubs.
Oh.
Can you make a persuasion check for me?
Oh, that's the animal handler.
I feel like this is a persuasion. Belly rubs are definitely an option, and I'm definitely excited about that idea. Let's find out. Is it belly rub time? What would that be contested with? I'm not actively trying to resist.
I don't know.
It's modesty that holds me back from a belly rub right now.
All right.
Wisdom, willpower.
Make just a wisdom check.
A wisdom check to see if it's wise to be belly rubbed.
I think at disadvantage.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely disadvantage.
You want to do it, right?
Yep.
So...
Oh, belly rub time.
Belly rub.
That's exactly what happens. One claw up, making the money symbol.
Double hands scratching the belly all over.
That's right.
Yeah. Also, I think Stormy and Big Snack, I think you find it weird how many nobles are choosing to go to the bathroom at the same time. You figure that must actually be something wrong with the finger food at this point, because there are a lot of nobles just like going to the bathroom at this point.
Possibly a little weird how often belly rubs come up too, but
Hey, wait. Why is everyone leaving?
With the 15 insight,
You definitely
gonna like.
They're like people are not. This is not the party they signed up to come to.
They thought they were just here to randomly accost this little child, and now they have bears getting belly rubs. It's very awkward.
Is there like a young teenage waiter, like somebody who looks completely out of their league?
Yeah.
I wanna signal to that waiter in particular and say, You might want to get the 7-foot-tall half orc and the bear a room just for the two of them.
Oh,
Just
it does
just
look
interrupt that right now
okay.
and get them into a private room.
Yeah, and the
So-
belly rub is so good. Like the bear claws are just like all over the place. He's just like I'm just like waving the bear claws around as like I'm getting a belly rub. So if a small waiter comes close, that he runs a risk of being eviscerated. I'm just putting that out there.
I'm gonna
While you're
make a dexterity saving throw.
You need me to do dexterity saving or the waiter?
Me hit the waiter.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna say he probably gets slashed a little bit, but considering it's wild, like you're not actually aiming at him,
Yeah.
he's probably okay. He's not gonna die, but he's also sir, like towards you,
And then like just
"Sir,
gets like a claw up the
sir."
thigh. Yeah, and he learns. He learns a little bit
Step
right there.
back out of like claw range, sir. I could.
That one meant fuck off.
Well, I just, I
Do you want a belly rub? Okay, come here.
I want you to make a wisdom check to see if you can not break his ribs.
Oh,
If you can restrain yourself to not break his ribs.
this will go well.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, you belly rub him with the same strength you belly rub a bear. So you say,
Yeah, it feels good now.
I spent those first couple of minutes like enjoying my belly rub, eyes closed, like belly up, and then it's like I feel it's gone, and I look around and I see the waiter getting belly rubbed, and I'm immediately angry and jealous.
Yeah. What do you do?
As a bear,
Yeah.
I kind of move over there and give him a shoulder to those broken ribs to clear him out of the space.
Hey, why did your insides crack?
He falls unconscious from the pain.
That's fair. I assume that means he's learned his lesson is not interrupting belly rubs, and I ignore him.
This guy's drunk.
You see some other servants, they're like, oh my Tamora, preserve us. Like carry him out, like trying to at least.
That guy had so much ale.
Right, sir. Like carries you out.
See you tomorrow.
Like they're all kind of like avoid eye contact a bit, trying to not.
Yep. Yeah. Seems like a success.
It's a good party.
Yeah.
The jester will come back out and is gonna like start juggling and like making japes. But comes back to a very different room atmosphere.
I was
than
gonna
he
say I expect he stays
there.
about on that side if I had to guess.
Yes, he
Yeah.
very much stays on the side, not with you guys. And like everyone is just tense and confused and not really ready. And I think that is probably definitely how the rest of the night goes. Like the jester performs, even Lena. Like Lena's too freaked out at this point. Everyone's freaked out at this point. You see at one point during the evening, Lord's wife and those two nobles actually step out together and don't return.
Sure.
And just leave the hall like unannounced.
What
as well.
percentage of the finger food for the rest of the evening would you say went to our table?
That depends. How much are you guys demanding go to your
85%.
Yeah,
Well,
prob-
that's
I
how
mean,
much
like
comes.
just like probably all of it, right? Like
No, we
And,
don't. We're not greedy. 15%
No.
to the rest seems fair.
Right.
Storm is
I
also
think-
going to like call over one specific waiter, and he's gonna be like, "I need you to go find me some slugs, like a plate full of slugs. Don't come back without them."
I'll go look in the garden.
Hurry up,
Sir?
Sir. Don't salt them. It ruins them.
It's fair.
Perfect. Let me have him. I'll have him make a check. Let's see if he can find a slug.
Can I assist?
He brings you like one.
I feel like by the time he gets back, as it probably takes him like 15 minutes or so at least. Like Stormy's already forgotten that he asked for it because he's like
puts it on your plate.
shit-faced. Yeah, Stormy just licks it right off the plate, slurps it up, real good.
All right. Well, we're building our brand image. That's important.
Very much.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I think fairly quickly. The nobles kind of filter out. Lena's taken to bed, and Lord Darian kind of like very much. I don't know. He seems a little endeared by your antics, to be honest.
So he's
Like
not a bad guy. All right, fair.
Yeah, like he was expecting chaos, right?
Yeah.
Right. And
He's
I'm
probably
sure.
he's probably a little upset that Lena didn't like take to it and like ended up being freaked out because that was not the hope. But
Sure.
he kind of calls you guys over once everyone's filtered out and it's just servants cleaning up. It's like, well, I figured you folks would give me unique entertainment. I was not disappointed. I'll say that very much.
I'm a better juggler than him.
Then who? The jester? Yeah,
I've never seen you juggle a damn thing, Factor.
Do you want to?
I actually would very much like to see that. Yes.
I take out all my axes.
All right. Why don't you give me? This is let's. Why don't you give me? Are you proficient in performance?
No.
That's what I thought. Why don't you give me dexterity? Just
Alright.
to see if you can like actually juggle them.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You actually are legitimately probably the best juggler here apparently, as you just like effortlessly juggle these axes.
Hey, look, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
That is, I honestly, not gonna lie, I kind of wanted you to do it because I thought you might drop them, but that was thoroughly impressive. I'm very glad I asked you to do that. Thank you.
Do you want me to drop it on someone?
That's okay. No. This is much better. Thank you, though, Becca. You're always a pleasure. Okay. He's like he doesn't get it. But so anyway.
He said pleasure.
Yes, that is what I said. I don't. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed yourselves tonight. I thought the food was pretty good. I don't know what you thought of the catering. It was. I personally thought it was good, but anywho, as I mentioned, I have a task for you all that I would want you to take on later. You don't have to be tomorrow or even this week, but just for in the future. As you may or may not know, I do have a silver mine that I own.
As he says silver, I shift out of bear form back into human form.
Right, nice. Oh, right. I almost forgot. You always catch me off guard with that one. Anyway, I do own a silver mine. However, I have been... Well, no, I haven't had anybody returning from it and haven't had any silver return from there. But honestly, what I would prefer... this night has been a little taxing in terms of keeping my friends my friends, other than you four, of course. So I will give you more details, and we'll discuss payment in the morning, if that sounds all right.
25%.
Of the
Each.
We'll discuss this. Yes, I'm sure. Well, I would hope that you would split it evenly between yourselves. But anyway, we will discuss this in the morning. I simply would like to. You just wanted to let you know that I did not forget, and thank you for coming and for the entertainment. I will be retiring for the evening, and some of my servants will show you to your rooms.
And they will provide for us for the evening?
What would you provide?
You'd
like your room with Fecta. That's what he's trying to say.
I enjoy a good, and I air quotes this, belly rub sometimes. You'll have someone provide that?
I'm afraid that my servants aren't quite that kind of servant.
Do you have better servants?
Not in that area, no. I will be more than happy to fund a trip.
The trees remember, I say.
What the hell are you talking about?
I wouldn't think it would. Okay, if you say so. But you know what? Stay the night here. I would love for you to be my house guest, but I will be more than happy to fund a trip to whatever brothel at some point, possibly. Just please, good night's rest, and we'll discuss this job in the morning.
I scowl at him.
he's unnerved, and kind of retires. Yeah, so you guys are brought up to like a guest chamber room, like 4 separate chambers with just a bed, a dresser, chest for your belongings, and yeah. Is there anything you guys do before going to bed, or
I
like
pull all
like,
the covers off the bed, pile them on the floor, and sleep there.
Okay, nice. Not surprised. Not surprised.
I lay all 3 of my axes out,
Mm-hmm.
and I decide which of the ones that I want to sleep with the most tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and then I put the others on the dresser.
Your axes are named, aren't they? Like you named your axes, didn't you?
Yeah, but I can't remember.
Classic. Classic. All right.
I choose the big one.
All right, Stormy. Any pre-bed ritual?
Yeah. Well, these guys are trying to sort their shit out. I'm gonna try and sneak around and steal all their pillows from my bed.
All right. Yeah. Why don't you make a stealth check, and everyone else make a perception check.
I'll take a 1.
How long have we been a party together?
I don't know. That's up to you guys.
I honestly don't want the pillow. I literally want to sleep on the floor, just curled on
Okay.
like this. So I know he's. I mean, I'll make a perception check to see if I notice. I definitely do.
Yeah.
But I just do the.
You just like throw it at him.
Yeah, he's coming for it.
Yeah.
I just toss a pillow at him. Hopefully, it knocks him off the feet, but it's not mandatory if it doesn't. So.
I mean, you probably at least stagger him. He's
Yeah,
a
that's
guy.
fine.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
only like 60 pounds, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
Yeah.
I'll wait until he rounds the corner and say, "Good night, Stormy,"
good night, Factor.
and then I'll roll up the rug and use it as a pillow.
Perfect. Yeah. So I think that means you get all the pillows actually. 'Cause
Excellent. I'm gonna get them all up on the mattress, and I'm gonna make a little fort out of them, like a little house, and I'm gonna sleep inside that.
Yep.
I mean,
It's gonna get knocked over because I'm drunk as shit, but that's
yeah. To be fair, Big Snap, your pillow is missing, but I don't think it's very hard for you to figure out why.
Right. I
So-
think I'm going to.
Kill
I'm
him in
drunk
his sleep.
those. No, I'm going to assume that they didn't provide a pillow for me
Oh.
Yeah.
to begin with,
And
and I'm going to go find someone to yell at until I get another pillow.
I'm sure you lay into like this one poor woman, and she's like, "I'm so sorry. We will get you a new pillow. Would you like more than one pillow, or is one pillow sufficient for your bed?" Ding.
My bedroom is not up to my standards. I would also like a higher quality bedroom.
I'm afraid that due to the many guests that these are the only bedrooms available for you, sir.
Just bring a second bed to the one that I'm in then.
I will
That'll
see
be
what I
fine.
can do. I don't know if we have.
I'm
spare-
still a bear. If you wish to wake me, I'm snoring loudly as a bear. If you want to wake me up to help with this conversation, I'm happy to be part of that.
So I mean,
I
you
feel like
definitely
it's
get
going
brought
well.
like. So I think what happens is you get brought like some more pillows and then just like a mattress. Like it's not a bed, but like they have like a spare mattress for if one mattress gets like ruined or something, which
That's
Storm
perfect.
definitely will.
I'm going to sleep on that because it feels like the fruits of my labor.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
I love it. Yeah, so you guys definitely get yourselves long rested. So if you guys used any abilities and spells for the terrific performance, you are good. But while you rest and get your full night's rest, you aren't woken up on your own accord, as all of you individually kind of are jolted awake late at night. Oh yeah, maybe Stormy doesn't peek on the bed. Hey, congratulations.
I was seeing if I pissed it, but
Oh.
no, I'm good. No, not a problem.
Okay, perfect.
I held it in.
You held it in at least for a little bit. But you are all woken up by a sharp, piercing pain as you all take, let me just roll.
Oh,
43. 43
Well,
psychic
I haven't
damage.
rolled HP yet. I have
You
this.
take 70 damage. You're all
no,
dead.
it's
End of
this isn't my one shot.
Yeah, right.
This is his.
one.
If you have history proficiency, you can roll to have the 70 damage.
Exactly. So
Yeah, pretty much, right?
you all take 7 points of damage.
Ah,
Are woke
Alright.
by a sharp pain in all of your sides. And I think that is a good time to take
Yep.
our first break.
Just
Yep.
quickly though,
Yep.
can I roll
Please do.
health?
Mhm.
So did everyone else roll health already?
I just took
I took
average.
the average.
Oh, we were taking average because I would prefer
Yeah,
to always take average.
if you want.
Average +1 actually. Is
So-
what he is.
Oh, I didn't catch that we had that. Okay, we'll cut the part here. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next part.